Today, I want to talk about this topic: the ground game still wins, and why you, as a local insurance agent, can't afford to get lazy with technology. I've observed that there's a dangerous trend happening in the industry right now. Insurance agents are either over relying on technology and losing their local edge, or they're avoiding technology altogether and becoming invisible. And both paths lead to the same outcome: declining relevance, rising acquisition costs, and inconsistent growth. The agent who wins today and will continue to win understands this: technology amplifies your ground game, it doesn't replace it. If you lose your local presence while chasing automation, you become forgettable. If you ignore technology while relying on relationships, you become outdated. The advantage is in combining both. The ground game is your unfair advantage as a local agent. Before digital marketing, the ground game was the strategy: chamber events, referral relationships, local visibility, face to face trust. And while the channels may have evolved, the principle hasn't changed. People still buy insurance from people they know, like, and trust. What has changed is how trust is built and how it's validated. Today, your ground game includes your Google reviews, your local search presence, your reputation in community groups, your responsiveness online, and your visibility across platforms. If you're not showing up digitally, your ground game isn't strong, it's incomplete. And here's where agents go wrong with technology. Technology created leverage, but it also created complacency. And here's what that looks like in real agencies: I'm running ads, so I'm good. Well, you generate clicks, but you have no local credibility, no reviews, no follow-up system, and the result is wasted spend on low-quality leads. You may say, I have a website, but it's generic, it's not localized, it's not converting, and it's not ranking. Your website isn't your ground game, it's a brochure that no one trusts. And then, of course, AI will handle my marketing. Well, AI without strategy creates generic content, no differentiation, and no authority. And in the AI search era, generic equals invisible. The new reality is AI is actually changing the playing field, and search is no longer just 10 blue links. Google is now answering people's questions directly, it's recommending specific businesses, and it's aggregating reviews, content, and authority signals. AI overviews and multi-step reasoning mean your agency is being evaluated before a prospect ever clicks your site. So, what determines if you get chosen? Local authority, content depth, reviews and engagement, consistent digital signals. That's the modern ground game. So I want to talk to you about the hybrid model: your ground game plus technology. The highest performing agencies we see aren't the ones choosing between old school and new school. They're the ones building integrated systems. They play the ground game, creating trust by doing local partnerships with realtors, lenders, contractors, being involved in the community, creating referral networks, managing their reputation, and then they're using technology to create trust amplification. SEO plus local search dominance, Google business profile optimization, AI optimized content, automated follow-up and CRM systems, paid traffic with retargeting, and that's exactly how modern growth is built. Not through isolated tactics, but through an interconnected ecosystem. And here's why lazy technology use is very dangerous for you as an insurance agent. Because technology makes it easy to look like you're marketing, but activity doesn't equal effectiveness. The risk is posting content without strategy and running ads without systems and using AI without positioning and automating without personalization means you end up with low trust, low conversion, and high acquisition costs. Meanwhile, your competitor with a stronger ground game is going to win even while they spend less. So in 2026, here's what a strong ground game looks like. And this definition has evolved, but here's what it means right now. You dominate local search, you show up in the map pack, you have consistent 5-star reviews, and you are adding reviews continually. You answer local specific questions. You are known in your community both online and offline, which means you're active in local groups. You are recognized by name in your niche, and you have consistent visibility. You build strategic referral channels, realtors, mortgage brokers, financial advisors, contractors, but you now track those relationships, you systematize those, and you optimize those. They're not random, they're not haphazard. And you use AI to strengthen your decision making. So, as a top agent, you are now building AI advisory boards to think strategically. You are using tools like Notebook LM to train your teams, and you are deploying AI agents to handle operational tasks. And this shift is moving from marketing to systems to give you a competitive edge. And it's the kind of thing we teach in our client masterminds. So the strategic shift you're making is now from agent to operator. And it's a big mind shift for you as an agent. So you're no longer thinking like just a salesperson or a sales-driven organization. You're thinking like a system builder. So your job is not posting more, it's not chasing more leads, it's not trying more tactics. Your job is building a repeatable system that generates trust and demand. And that's the difference between hustling for business versus owning and dominating your market. So where agent branding and marketing fits into this equation is most agencies are struggling because they're trying to piece this together by themselves. Our approach is different. We're not channel-based, meaning we don't focus on SEO or ads or social media separately. We're not vendor-based. We don't do random tactics, but we are an AI-driven ecosystem built specifically for insurance agents, where we integrate all of those things together to create marketplace dominance for you, the insurance agent. So the goal isn't about achieving more leads. It's about better leads, lower acquisition costs, higher close rates, and long-term market dominance, plus strong operational systems behind that, because more business inflow will expose weaknesses in operational systems as well. So to wrap this up, the agents who struggle over the next 3 to 5 years are going to fall into one of two traps. They stayed old school and became invisible, or they went all in on tech and lost their local identity. But the agents who win are going to build a dominant ground game and use technology to scale that ground game. Because at the end of the day, people still buy from people. Trust still wins deals, and local presence still matters, but it all has to show up online first. If we can help you develop your AI strategy and a strong ground game, we'd love to do that. Reach out to us at Agent Branding and Marketing. You can schedule your strategy session at agentbrandingandmarketing.com/schedule. And you can also call us at 888-572-8758. We look forward to talking with you. And thank you for tuning in to today's episode. I look forward to talking with you on the next episode.